Tsawwassen, right on the 49th parallel, literally sitting on the border with the United States. I took the train from city center, close to the city center of Vancouver, down to Bridgeport near the airport, and I hopped onto that bus there, double-decker bus, 21 minutes, express bus down to here. What a great integrated system, and I've just bought my ticket for under $20 to go as a foot passenger to Swartz Bay. Once I get over there, it's another double-decker bus into Victoria. Just to point out though, down in the distance, that is Point Roberts. That is a tiny American exclave of land that drops down below the 49th parallel, excuse me. And so it belongs to the United States. Lovely little place, lovely marina. But during the whole COVID lockdown, they were sure isolated. And then there's some of the ferries that go over to the Gulf Islands over here as well. So I'll make sure to get the gimbal out for the section going across the water. All right, so when you come back, you arrive here. So let's head on over to Vancouver Island. Sailing away just on time. Generally, the BC ferries do run on time. There's another view down to the little Point Roberts down there, the little American exclave, and the San Juan Islands down towards Puget Sound. I'm going south there towards Seattle. And indeed, right across from me is beautiful Vancouver Island. So these are the streets of Georgia. Crossings are almost always cold unless there's really wild storms. The ferry just going into the passage, because between the mainland and the Big Island are a whole series of islands right up and down the coast. Down here, they are the southern Gulf Islands. It's spectacular. It's very close to There is a container port straight out here. The wind is catching my gimbal on it. Trying to show the distance way up there. Those are the mountains and north shore of Vancouver. The city of Vancouver and the city of Burnaby. The wind is really grabbing me today. So why don't we turn around and push us back into position. Some high mountains up in the middle of the island. Of course, you've seen my other videos from Nanaimo and all the way up to Prince Rupert, but this is the southern crossing. So from Tsawwassen to Swartz Bay, and then I take a bus into Victoria. How very civilized. Islands are just remarkably beautiful, and little microclimates as well, because the big mountains of Vancouver Island and then the coastal mountains create a little bit of a rain shadow out here. Now, of course, if weather is inclement everywhere, then that can affect the climate, but generally they're just lovely and the water's warm enough to swim in. And there's the mountains way up on the mainland, British Columbia. I was hoping to see some whales once in a while. You can see the orcas out here. Go a little further into Active Passage. Let's see if at least we can maybe find some eagles or see some seals. So I have my hood up, not so much from the cold, but just from the wind, so that you can still hear me. So this is a big bend through here. Massive currents in this area as well. There's Galiano again on the right. Tides are always moving through here. Salmon run through here as well. It is amazing. I've been through this ferry hundreds of times. Still, but every time. I'm just going to show right up overhead. There is a little plane coming over. Now, this entire journey from Vancouver to islands here. But I'll just focus around. There, 2/3 up that dead tree is an eagle. You see the distinct white head. There's gulls flying around as well. Hopefully you're able to perhaps zoom in. And then above that tree there's a reddish one, reddish bark. Those are arbutus trees, very horrible. Lots of currents down here. It's not obvious how fast we're going on these ferries until you see smaller boats. You see how quickly we come past them. And looking back into the passage. Now from here, once you come through active passage between these two islands, the water opens up a bit but remains incredibly calm and just beautiful. And then we go up around Piers Island and into Swartz Bay. From Swartz Bay into downtown Victoria is about a half-hour drive, about 45 minutes or so on the buses that will be meeting me there. So let's carry on a little further through this wonderful passage. So I'm looking out towards Swartz Bay Island there. It's one of the most famous islands in the area. It's one of the most expensive real estate and one of the highest per capita educated places in Canada, apparently. A few communities on there, and they make wonderful organic ships as well too. And as I look back up behind me, more islands, and of course you can travel all the way north to the Inside Passage, eventually up to Prince Rupert. But just driving from here to Rupert's about 6 or 7 hours. Vancouver Island is, if you need a comparison, is a bit bigger than, say, the country of Wales. And roughly half the people in the island live in Greater Victoria. But I'm coming in to Swartz Bay up the way here. And that's the ferry terminal right by land. So I'll drive down to Victoria, which looks across towards the end of the peninsula in Washington State. What a beautiful day. It is so often, it really is this beautiful coming through here. So, a real treat. Thank you for coming along. We'll arrive reasonably soon to the Big Island itself. That's a bit of an iconic scene. The back of a ferry crossing from the Lower Mainland, Greater Vancouver, Swartz Bay on Vancouver Island, and into Victoria. The ferry in the distance is going the other way. It's just left the island, heading back to the mainland. Just one more close-up view from Swartz Bay here, as the huge ferry is just turning its way in here, docking very gently. That's the walkway I'll be going down. Some lovely homes back up here too at Land's End. Once again, the Saanich Peninsula. Had a rather high tide throughout the whole journey today. I do see some jellyfish down in the water there in the distance. Such a beautiful spot. Some cormorants hanging out here sunning themselves. And even a plane up in the air coming into Victoria's small and very friendly international airport. So welcome to Swartz Bay, everyone. Just zipping along on the double-decker bus, although I've ended up on the slow route, so it'll take about an hour into city centre Victoria, but I'll get to go through little beautiful Sydney by the sea, so I don't mind too much. But yeah, it's definitely the milk run now, so that's good fun. But $2.50, not a huge investment, and it's a beautiful day, as it so often is here. So I'll see you in the inner harbour of Victoria. Well, it was a very easy journey. It probably took me 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 or 6 hours to get from Vancouver over to the inner harbour here in Victoria, taking all public transport. cost me less than $30. There's a famous Empress Hotel behind me there. And but if you want to come and visit Victoria with me, you need to come on a live virtual tour. But I did want to share, there's the Royal BC Museum and the British Columbia Legislature. So thank you for journeying with me today. And please keep in touch. And it really is appreciated if you subscribe to the channel, because I need thousands of subscribers apparently. Anyway, I hope it was a fun journey. Nice to meet you.